Very nice song. I really like it. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay, guys, I'm nearly ready. There is always a bit of a setup to do to start the stream and ensure everything is running. Let's see. Bam bam. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, players around the world, developers around the world as well. How are you today? You develop something today? Did you play something today? You should. Let's see where we were. Okay, so the good news, right? The good news is that this work is nearly completed. And so I want to load it in game today. We have two things to do to be able to load it in game. One is actually to reload. Wait a second. My face is a bit GG. Okay, it is. It's better now. The volume. Okay, the volume of the music. So there are a few things we have to do. So we have to re-release a server. I don't know if I want to do it. Yeah, but I have to. Yeah, I think I have to do it. Because in theory we could release, I mean, we could shut down the server, you know, load all the data, and then start it again, and it would be fine. But then at the next change, right, I will have to do it again. So I will have to shut down the server again. Well, I don't want to shut down, right? I want to. So what we could do. What we could do is to just. By the way, I really like the new keyboard. It's pretty fluent. I like it. It's not too noisy. It's too. I mean, it's not too hard on the keys. It's not too soft. I mean, it's the right. Sweet spot. So fantastic. I really like it. So I think what we can do is basically to rebuild the server with the new stuff, right? And I will update only the source directory because I don't want to update the other directories, right? Because I just want to patch the. So we go under Linux, right? And we go under production server and we execute these commands. Boom. This is basically deleting the whole server. And but before that, I have to do this. And I have to do this. Fuck, I just said I wanted to update only the content. I think this one may be a problem. I think it's not really used, but I would like to revert this one to the previous version if I can. I think it's minus rev or something. I don't remember exactly, but SVN update minus R. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just minus rev. I don't know why people are making it so complex, no? Huh? Yeah, update minus rev. Yeah, I think it's like this. Minus R. Yeah. So if I do, yeah, because I don't want that file to go in the release, because it's risky. Because it's risky. In the server release. That file is. So for that file, I have to go back to version 210. I have to go back to version 210. So I will do SVN update this file minus rev, no, minus R 210. Okay, fantastic. So now this one is the old one. Fantastic. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to rebuild the server. Right. It will take a bit, but we can let it go while we finish the book. Hello, Hula. Hello, Fanner. Your car is going back again. Thursday, replace the door cable. Ah, because you said you had some trouble with the car, I remember. My door actuator replaced as well. I believe it failed, but there's. Ah, I see. Hello, Wild Art. Hi. Nice. Okay, so we are rebuilding the server here, and at the same time, because this server update allows us to do the runtime reload of the compendium stuff, right? So this is why I'm doing it. And at the same time, while that is running, will take, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. I don't know how much it takes, but we can finish the last book. We only have one book left, right? And I basically already did it. I nearly did it, which is the ecology, right? Yeah, we were working. Yeah, the last one was the ecology. And the ecology is here. Yeah, the ecology is here. So we need to change this text and see if we like it or not. The lemurs, one of the most ancient and sophisticated races in Iliacum, have built their society around a deep connection of knowledge, beauty, and their distant homeland. I don't know if this, I don't know if I like this, their distant homeland. Knowledge, beauty, knowledge, research. Let's say knowledge, research, and beauty. Scientific research and beauty. Al tutti left behind a mysterious city within the said have been abandoned due to terrible disease. Al tutti they have left behind their mysterious city. Deep between the heart. Yeah, I think it's okay. Earth. The lemurs have never forgotten it. Okay, it's fine. These lots permeate their culture, creating a shared sense of nostalgia and purpose. As the first settler of Iliacum, they take great part in their heritage, shaping a society that evolves around learning and enlightenment. Okay, it's fine. Okay, Lemur society is highly organized around schools, academies, and guilds with a focus on magic, science, and intellectual pursuit. Okay, fantastic. Social status is not determined by wealth or military prowess, but by academic achievement, discoveries, and contribution to the collective knowledge. Nice. The Lemurs appreciate architecture, design, arts, but often rely on other races such as stone hammers to bring their vision to life. Their distaste for manual labor and physical confrontation also extend to the rejection of war and violence. Lemur rarely engage in combat, making the sight of a Lemur gladiator a rare occurrence. That's fine. I mean, they can fight, obviously, but it's not what they prefer to do, you know, in a Sunday evening. But, or in a Sunday afternoon. But, yeah, they can fight, absolutely. Despite their intellectual and refined lifestyle, Lemurs are warm and welcoming toward other races. They enjoy socializing, especially with those who share the curiosity and passion for knowledge. They communicate, their communities are lively with scholarly debate, artistic endeavor, and community gathering, creating harmonious environment. Okay. Religion plays a key role, with a belief historically tied to the god Langs and Talad. Well, more Langs than Talad for sure. Lemurs have profound reverence for Langs, who they believe created them. Who they believe? I mean, there's nothing to believe. They were created by Langs, so there's nothing to believe. I mean, they don't believe they. I mean, who created them, right? Who created them? Yeah. Exactly. Some Lemur faction, however, later followed the path of the Black Flame, mistakenly believing they were... Oh, this part, I don't know if we really want to have it here. But mistakenly believing they were worshipping Langs. I would say... later follow the path of a mysterious entity, mistakenly believing they were still worshipping Langs. This divergence created a very religious school of thought among the people, yet devotion to divine remains strong through their culture. Okay, nutrition is another area where the Lemurs' refined taste shine. They love luxury in every aspect of life and it extends to their food. Nice. They are renowned for their culinary expertise, often preparing elaborate dishes made from rare fishes, animals from the stone labyrinth, and a variety of other exotic spices. I don't know if I really want to say animals from the stone labyrinths. Let's say animals. In a variety of exotic spices. Lemurs have a particular affinity for rare spices found in the Iliacum overgrown jungle, cultivating and using them in ways unmatched by other races. The deep knowledge of this ingredient makes them primary consumer and expert of Iliacum spice trade, elevating cooking the fun. This is a bit of a repetition of a repetition. I mean, he said in this phrase, we said like 4 times that they like spice. I mean, it's fine, but let's not say it 5 times. They love luxury in every aspect of their lives instead of their food. They are renowned for their culinary expertise, often preparing elaborate dishes for... Okay, and this is, I think up to here is fine. Lemur have a particular affinity for rare spices found in overgrown jungle. I would cut all this off. I will cut all of this off. I think it's just a repetition of what we just said. And this last phrase, this last closure, I think is useless. So, okay, I think we will go with this, which I think is compact enough, you know, to be readable. So, I will substitute all those things, and I will substitute all these things. Okay, so that we have a clean, and we have a clean file. Okay, and this one was actually the last, guys. It's insane. This one was actually the last of in the list. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Okay, so now we can check how the server compile is going. Okay, build successful. Very, very nice. Build successful. So what we need to do now that it's build successful, we have to make a tar file of that guy, right? We will call it C version. And yes, we will have to stop the server. So if one of you is playing, I will have to stop the server. GG, Hula. GG. So now I needed that file on my machine. I don't know if there's something going on in game at the moment, but I would like to, yeah, stop the server and so, but before that I need to copy, wait a second, yeah, I need to copy shipping server 0745C. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm copying it to my machine. It will take 2 minutes and then we will copy it to the production server. So basically what we have to do now is to take all the new books and put them. Maybe we can do, you know what we can do? We can do a test on our machine so that we are sure that it works, right? And we can do it here on our update schema. Let me just put it like this so you can see it. So we will say new books. So there will be source, compendium, no, let's call it codex. Codex books 1 sequel, right? And compendium entries, right? So we'll create a new file here, and we will call it exactly like that, codex new books sequel. And codex new book sequel will have, boom, this monster. There are some errors, as I see. Okay, there is one error here, at least one error here, which is the reflection on the Morian history. A reflection on the Morian history. There seems to be a double. There is a double thingy, which is not nice. Okay, now it's better. The rest seems all to be okay. So these are all the new books. Now, in terms of ID, I think we should be fine, but maybe let me check it. Let me check if select count from item stats where ID is greater than 2146 and ID is less than what? 1258. The result should be 0. Holy shit, 11. Okay, these numbers are all taken already. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, so this number is not a good number. But it stops at 61, so we can go with 62. We can go with 62. You may say, why you are managing the IDs? Well, because I like to have all the in-game items kind of tagged together, but in theory I could just do +1 max, right? But true. I'm not really sure how do we... D1 plus row 8, 147. Because we are summing up the number. D1 is the starting ID. GG. Oh fuck, this is annoying. Okay, we will change the formula, I guess. We will change the formula because this is not working otherwise. Is this one still correct or not? Let me just see 1 second. This is 2146. Yeah, 2146 was actually correct. So up to here is correct. Is the next one that is wrong. Okay. Let me put a comment saying formula changes here for IDs. Yeah. Did it save it or no? Yeah, it saved it. Unknown author. Well, unknown author is me. So we will do, instead of doing D1 plus whatever, right? We will do D1 plus how many 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 12 13 14 15. What is this weird character? So it's basically plus 15, right? So this one now becomes what? Now this one becomes 62. Exactly the one that I wanted. Okay, so now we can copy this formula basically everywhere in all these books. No, he copied also the comment. Fuck. No. Why? And he copied also the format. Okay, so if you now copy all these books, this should all be okay, right? So this should be something that we can source on the server. Plus, we want all the new entries for the compendium, right? And this is the part that may not be very easy, but let's see. I already prepared all the insert, right? So in theory is all of this. In theory is all of this. But the question is, will it work or not? I already see problems. Oh my god, a bunch of problems. Well, one of the first problems is that because it's not putting it in a new line. No. That's annoying. Wait a second. And also it's not closing it with the semicolon for whatever reason. But why is not... So if I copy these two, right? There is putting them one next to each other, and also is using this freaking super annoying. If I copy it vertically, I think if I copy it vertically it may work actually. Yeah, if I copy it vertically it works. With the only problem that is adding a starting why does this? No idea. Why is adding in the copy? Not in all of them though, only in some of them. Okay, I think there is a problem in the last one. The lemurs have an appearance similar to humans. Can't be connected. Can't be connected. Okay, I need that escape. Yeah, vertically kind of works. I mean, it's not the easiest, but it's fine. It's nice to see how to do things in Prometheus in plane shift game. You do a ton to keep improving the game. Yeah. Cheap viewers. Cheap viewers. Cheap viewers, you're getting reported. Okay. Reported him. Uh-oh. Here we have a lot of problems. Why? So the habitat of the aliens is fucked up. The habitat of the aliens, is fucked up. Okay. Okay, now should be good. What else is broken? Assuming we delete this, what else is broken? That is okay. The habitat of the Klyros is broken. No, wait. Because there are all this freaking... The habitat of the Cran is broken. Basically all the habitat are broken. The habitat of the Cran, they are all broken. I don't know, maybe I didn't substitute properly the text. I don't know. The habitat of the Cran is broken. There's only one, but anyway. Then the habitat of the Klyros also seems to be broken. Broken meaning that there is just a special character that is fucking up the insert. So that's what it is. So it's nothing else than that, but... I think I didn't do all the habitat. Maybe I didn't... Actually, some it seems to be already done. Like this one is done, but this one is not done. Why? This one was a bit of a mix. I don't know, like if I did it manually, I don't know what happened there, but it's fine. It should be good now. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again to get all this stuff inserted in our sequel after the descriptions, right? Yeah, after the descriptions. After the descriptions. I don't know why it's having this so when you copy, it's copying also sometimes the is adding a double quote. I don't know why it's adding a double quote. I have no idea. Which is fairly annoying, I have to say. But yeah, all this seems to be fine. I can search it. I can search it online. Why? Google Sheets copy with additional double quote. The extra quote are added when there are special character in the cell. Hey, bro, but I would like to avoid it. There is a way around this. Using the character return characters written in line feed separate of each line. No, please. No, I don't want to do that. No, please. Okay, I think we will leave with that. I think we will leave with that for now. But anyway, this is good. So this insert is fine. So we inserted all the habitat. Now we go for the ecology. Right. Let's see if the ecology is any better. For example, here it didn't. No, wait. Habitat. Oh, I see. Ecology. No, he did it. He did it anyway. He added this annoying. And there is one that is broken here. Klyros ecology. Klyros ecology is broken. Klyros ecology is broken and Kidukai ecology is broken. Okay. Klyros ecology and Kidukai ecology. Klyros ecology. So this one. Okay. Meanwhile, I think we can copy the file, the server file to production, because I heard the beep and he arrived on my machine. So we can copy it to production under home. Under what? Under home, plane shift, install. Yep. Okay. So while that is running, we continue with our quest here to remove all the special characters. Okay, so the Klyros ecology now should be good. The Enkidu cake ecology was also broken. Okay. I hope the other ones are working, but you never know. Okay, let's see the ecology now. So ecology is the third column, so this one. Okay. Habitat. I didn't, okay. I deleted it, so. I mean, I could substitute insert into with, so that we remove that, right? Place all, and I could substitute disclosure with this. Yeah, so in theory now I removed all the, oh fuck, there is another one broken. Ecology of the Diaboli is also broken because the name of the god. Ecology of the Diaboli is also broken, but is the last one. Ecology. Ecology of the Diaboli, okay. Yeah. This other character is not there, but that one is. Okay, Ecology of the Diaboli, we can copy on top, I guess. Ecology of the Diaboli. I have to be careful because this is all manual, you know, manual editing, so. Yeah, the rest seems to be okay. Okay, good. So the ecology, so we did description, habitat, and ecology. Now we are missing the history. So the history is the last, and we can see if it's good. I think I can do the same substitute. Wow, the history is insanely long, by the way. I can do the same replace, right, of insert into with insert into, and close this with close, no, with close this. Okay. There is another problem with the history of the Diaboli, at least. History of the Diaboli, which is this one. Hmm. 13. Wow. 13 substitutions. GG. Ah, wait a second. There was some already replaced and some not. Oh my god, why? So it was half done. Possibly because I added a new paragraph at the top. I don't know. That's the problem. I have to do it manually then. Yeah, there is this vile rust that has a weird name. Yeah, I think this first paragraph was not fully escaped. I don't know why. It was half and half. Was half escaped, half not escaped. I don't know why. Okay, let's just change the history of the Diaboli in our file and see if that does it. So which is from here to where? To here, huh? Nope. There's a bit painful. This is a bit painful. But we will do it, don't worry. Okay, no. First I have to remove this. Okay, now it's good. No, it's not good. Fuck. The last phrase is still broken. Here. Trying to do it quick, but it's just taking a lot of time, unfortunately. Okay, now the history of the Diablo is good. This is good. We have some problems. Here I hope it's only one. If it's only one, I can... no, it's not only one. Okay, so it's the story of the Lemur, which is also broken. Story of the Lemur, which actually is the last one, no? Story of the Lemur is the last one. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we didn't escape any of that. There was also the other character in this case. Okay. There is the last, so hopefully it's also all. Okay. The title of the book is title of the book. I don't know if the title of the book would be problematic. No, with a quote? No, I don't think so. No, I think it would be exactly the same. Okay, so now in theory we have in this SQL file we have all the 4 entries of the compendium, so all this beautiful text, and we have all the books, all the new books. So we will try to execute this SQL file before doing it in production. I will try to execute it locally and see what happens, okay? So we open, I think we just open a command prompt. We are here, right? And we will MySQL. Huh? Okay. We will MySQL into this. We will use, I think we will use PlaneShift prod 2 or not. Yes, I think we will use PlaneShift prod 2, yes. And then we will try to source. This is my local machine, so we are not breaking anything. Okay, so whatever happens, we are not breaking anything. So we are just testing that this SQL now is properly loaded without errors. Okay, he loaded probably the books, but he didn't load. No, there are definitely errors. Okay. Okay, there are errors. Okay, let's go one by one. There is an error here. There is an error here. I don't know what is it, but probably it's another special character or something. They belong more to the mineral kingdom than the animal one. Their organisms. Ah, this one is missing the number. Why is missing the number? The description of the cran. I didn't put. Ah, yes, it's missing a number. Shit. So I have to rename them all. It's okay. And 90. Why is saying that there are... Okay, so now that will work, right? But why then is saying... I think I know why. Because I didn't upgrade the numbers. No! We have to recopy everything. But it's okay, it's easy, it's easy. Now that we know how to do it, it's easy. So I didn't upgrade... so they're all coming out as 10, 10, 10, 10. Ah, shit. Okay, so this should be B5. Wait a second. A5. Yeah, so this is A5. This is A5 plus 1, right? This is A5 plus 2. This is A5 plus 3 plus 4 and plus 5. Right? So now we have... Okay, now the Excel should be good for all. The only problem is that I have to recreate the whole file, but this time we will just use substitute because we know that everything works, right? So we will just copy like this, and then we will just substitute the insert. Okay, now we just substitute the insert and it should be done. Hopefully. Okay, let's see if there are any errors. No. Okay, good. Now the books we can delete. Let me delete everything so that we are sure that we have no duplicates and that this file goes up smoothly. So I already prepared here the delete in case we want, right? So is this delete correct? Nope, is not correct at all. Exactly. So if now we delete all the books, why is saying 0 rows affected? It's a bit weird. Anyway, this should be good now. Okay, let's try to run it again. You see that it's good to do a test in my machine so we don't mess up, you know, the real server. It looks better, but still is complaining about codex nature. Because we didn't delete, we didn't delete from codex nature. I think codex nature should actually be completely empty. So I think we can just truncate the whole table. So if I truncate the wall table and I delete again all the books, and now I source my file again. Okay, now we got 0 errors. Okay, so now this file is good. Okay, so all this process was just to, ensure that the file was good. So now the file is good, so we can actually upload it in production, right? So this codex new books is now ready. Codex new books 1 we called it. Yeah, it's fine. Codex new books 1. Okay. Now I need to stop the server, so we have to go in game and actually stop the server. So if there is someone playing, unfortunately, right, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in game, but I will give them like a small advance notice, like 3 or 4 minutes. Let me just check if this is a new player. Because if he's in the character creation, it's kind of annoying if I shut down the server, but... Oh no, it's not. If he's here, it's definitely not a new player. Killing monsters. Killing monsters like a boss. So we will do a server quit, maybe 3 minutes. And then I will send a message saying, hey, server, restart to load up some new compendium stuff. These monsters are not very responsive, huh? Hello? You see a Grendel named Grendel. Yeah, true. Okay, so we just wait 3 minutes. Now I started a kind of a countdown, right? And I started like a countdown, so we just have to wait the server to go down. It's 3 minutes. Then when the server is down, we can update the server files, and we can update the SQL. And then, unless I did some mistakes, I hope not, everything should work as expected. You see that it's giving a notice to everyone. Now the server will shut down in 1 minute. And then it will say like 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. So it's kind of spamming, really. Just to be sure that people know that the server is going down. I think it's a good way to do it. So 40 seconds. I hope I didn't do any mistakes, but never know. You never know. Okay, server went down, so we can just avoid that he goes up again, because usually when he goes down, he automatically restarts, right? So I'm just stopping it, right? So I just terminated the process basically. And now, what we're gonna do, I'm just going to upload my SQL file, that new books, right? The new books thingy. Okay. And then we go under, and then we go here under home install, right? And then we do, now here we are in production, so obviously I have to be a bit more careful, not doing stupid things, right? But yeah. And here we just source our new books file. And hopefully we don't get any errors. If we do, we will manage. Okay, we don't get any errors, so it's good. So we inserted all that information. Now we don't know if it loads, right? Because we have to see if it properly loads, or if there are any mistakes in the namings, or well, in theory I should have tested it on my. I could have tested it on my server actually after the upload. That would have been a better idea actually, but I think it's fine. Let me just start it one time here on my machine and see if it gives any error or not. So at the moment the server is down, production is down, so players cannot connect. They can just wait. They're just like they're in their homes saying, fuck, why the server is down. Why the server is down. Maybe new players are trying to create a character and say, this game doesn't work. This is exactly why I want to have more runtime reload, right? Because we should minimize the time that the server is down. Let me see if we get any errors. I don't know exactly when the I think it happens probably at the end of everything. Yeah, anyway, at this point we can just start it. Okay, so we have to just substitute now the new executable because we have the old executable at the moment. So on the production machine, which is this one, yes, which is this one, I have to completely delete the previous installation, rm-rf, and yes, there is one file because it's owned by root and I cannot delete it, but it's okay. Then we unzip our new server that we just built, right, on the other Linux machine. And wait. Yeah. Correct. And then when we have this, we do a few things. We copy the server startup command because we want it that way. We copy a few configuration files that are actually customized just for this particular server, right? So I cannot copy them from my machine, and then we just restart the server. Let me see if meanwhile mine went up or it crashed. No, it seems that it went up. So looks like, at least on my machine, it is working now. If it is working also in production, I don't know, but we will see. So now we are restarting the production server, and he will have the new stuff. So he has the new automatic reload, which is nice for the books, and he has all the new books and the new compendium entries, right? Which hopefully are correct. Now we have to do a few more things. So we have to decide, right, where those books will be located, and probably we have to create a few more libraries in the game, because at the moment I think, you know what I will do? I will do a check. How do I know where the books are? I think I need a new functionality. I have the feeling I need a new functionality that we can create on our web console. We are connecting to prod. I mean to fake prod, obviously. To fake prod. If I go under items, I can search books, yes. But I don't know where the books are. There is no function in this. This is our, by the way, I don't know if you ever seen it. Many of you did probably. But this is our internal web console. So we basically built a website to manage the database content, right? So here you can search any NPC, right? You can search NPC by name and find them, and for each NPC you have all the description. So that is basically reading our database, and you can also do changes. So if you want to manage, you know, this particular NPC, I don't know, change the items that he has, you can do it from here, right? It's something that players will never see, but we use it internally, you know, because it's much easier to do the changes here if we want, right? So, and this website has a lot of stuff because we developed it through the years, and look at how many menus you have on the left just for NPC, right? Finding the synonyms, finding the NPC by faction, by merchant, by trainers, by whatever, right? So it's listing. And then we have one thing dedicated for tribes, which is telling you where the tribes are. One dedicated to quests, where there are all the quests in game, and you can check the scripts and such. Then we have for items and so on, right? For crafting, for rules, for. So now for items, what I'm thinking is that yes, we have a search. You can actually search on books. I don't know why it's giving this error, but no, it is working. But I don't know, I don't have a way to know where the books are, right? So one thing that I could do, I mean, it's not a very light query, because I will have to basically scan the whole set of items that we have in game. By the way, the game is up, the server is up, and it should be running fine. I could check. Yeah, but that is a massive search. Yeah, it is. Because basically what I will have to do, I will have to find all the books in our database. So the query will be a bit of a crazy query, eh? Because you will have to select from item stats which is not very heavy, but is anyway kind of already something. And from item instances, why called it 2? Because it's a keyword. Right, so I have to join these two tables, right? But then I will have to exclude. So I will have to get, I would say, it's not very easy, because it should be only the books that are inside containers that are not in player's inventory. Well, maybe we can do something easier, because actually all the books that are inside containers, I think they have the flag setting item. I'm not completely sure. Not completely sure. We can check though. We can check. So for example, right, government books. Government books contains these 4 books. Yeah, but I cannot really see. I can read it, but I cannot see. 741141. Maybe I can go by container. I'm trying to understand what is the right query that will give me. What was it? 741141. So for example, this is a container, right? There is a container in a library that actually contains books. These flags are no pickup, NPC owned, and setting items, right? But if I search the books inside, I'm pretty sure they will not have the flag. Yeah, which is very annoying. I mean, I can change it if we want, but right, I can search all the items that are inside of that container. Wow. By the way, it's a very heavy query, because we usually don't search by parent item ID, I guess. I don't know. Well, yes, they have setting item. I don't know exactly how it is possible that they have setting item, but they do. But I think it's not a super safe assumption, right? That all the books that are inside of there have a setting item. Well, probably they have to, otherwise people will pick them up. We can try. I'm not convinced that it will, but we can try. So we could do, you know, our where clause. Our where clause could be where item instance flags, right? is like I think I can go no pickup actually. I can go no pickup, which is probably safer than setting item, because we may have forgotten the setting item, but for sure we didn't forget the no pickup. So if I do this, I will extract all the books in the game that are hello, Andrew. Are you creating a fame or just working for someone? No, I'm not. This is a hobby for me. So I do it as a hobby. Like people go to, I don't know, go to the cinema, right? People go to the bowling. I build this game. So it's just for fun. So if I do this on all the books, what we will have? Now, I will have to extract the name of the book. This is what I need, right? I need the title. So I need the IS2 name. I may extract the ID, but I don't really need it. Right? But we can have it just because. And then I needed the sector. I need the sector. So we will have to put into the query also sectors. And so I will have to join sector ID with item instance log sector ID, right? And so now here I can extract sector name. Now, how do we want to order it? I think I would like to order it by sector or by book. I think both are very interesting, because one is telling us all the books in a sector, the other is telling us where a particular book is in our world, right? So I think I will do order by, for now we'll order by IS2 name, okay? So there is a bit of a monster query, so I would not suggest to run it often, but let's see how much time it takes and okay, it's finished. I thought you could take more than that. Oh fuck, I didn't filter on the books. Okay, sorry. It's taking all the no pickup in the world, not just the books. Okay, so for the books, we need to filter on the item type, I think. Right? Not completely sure because it's a long time I don't do that, but we can copy it from here. Select ID, name, creative definition from item stats, where creative definition like no, here we do it in a stupid way. No, we cannot do it this way. We cannot do it this way. So here we are effectively scanning all the items in the game. I don't think it's a good idea. Can we go by can we go by item type? Because we have an item type. No, we have an item type in item stats. Yeah, exactly. We have an item type in item stats. So if I select our newly created, what was it, like 2070? Yeah, this one. 2071. So we should have a book. Well, it's readable and creative. Maybe creative is enough, but if we could go... I remember we had an item type, no? Yeah, exactly. Item type book. Item type book. I think we can filter on this. So if we filter on item type book, now the list will be way shorter. Exactly. Exactly. Fantastic. Now, there may be books that actually are not in game, right? And with this query, actually, I will not find them because so all my new books, for example, are not in this list. And the reason is that at the moment I'm just doing a join, a normal join, but I should do a left join, right? So if I do a left join between these two, between, I mean, item stats and item instances. So if I do select from item stats left join, what is suggesting here? Left join, suggesting something stupid. Left join item instances on ID, exactly, right? And then we add our sector table, and the sector query is still valid. Okay, so if I run it like this, now in theory I should also have some that are null. No, I don't. Why I don't? Because it cannot do the sector. It cannot do the sector. Because the sector is bringing it back to 0 results. Let me remove the sector 1 second and see if at least this works. What the hell? Now there is something not working. What is this? I'm doing something wrong. It's not left join? It should be left join, right? Is the left join now joining with all the item stats, even if they are other things? Probably yes. Wait, I still have sectors. I still have wait, I still had sectors in. I still had sectors in. Okay, better. Okay. So if I now do what? If I do inst.id, right? Some of this one will be empty, will be null. No? No. Why not? It's due to this. Due to this. Fuck. I see. So I need a query inside another query, right? Because I need to extract all the items that are actually book, and then on that one I have to filter the ones, or I do two queries. I do one that is telling me which ones are not in the game, and then because at the moment this one is filtering the ones that are not in the game, right? I can probably do two queries then, which is probably easier. Yeah, I can do two queries. Yeah, I think doing two queries is fine. So what I could do, I could say, tell me all the books that are defined in item stats and are actually not present in the game. So basically means just this. But this will tell all, and only the ones that have null, right? Only the ones that have null are not in the game. And the ones that have a number, right? These are in the game. So if I filter where book and inst ID equal to null, right? Or is null, I don't know, I never remember which one is it, but anyway. Okay, fantastic. And these ones actually should be exactly the books that we just created, right? You see 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 8, 9, 70, 71. So it means that all the other books that are actually defined in the database are actually present in the game somewhere. Now, it doesn't mean that it's an easy place to find, but anyway, they are somewhere, right? So I think we can create a page, right? I think we can create I mean, it may be a bit heavy, but you know, I don't care. I think it's fine. We run it only when we need it, right? So I don't know if I want to have it under search books or no, I don't think I want to have it in search books. I think I want to have a new function which is where books, something like that. Where books, right? And where books may be similar to search books. So in theory I can copy a bit of this. It is where books, where are the books, right? And this should basically have two sections, right? One section that is official books not yet present in game anywhere. Now there is only one problem of this query, is that No, wait, is wrong. Is wrong. Is wrong. Because if you have that book in your pocket, it still works, right? If you have that book in your pocket, you will say that that book is present, while we want to filter only the ones that are not in player inventories, right? And they are so, but if I do that, I fear that this will fuck up. Because if I say, because we go back to what we had before, right? We had end inst flags no pickup, right? This will basically excluding. If I added this here, right? Now this will become empty, right? Exactly. Because he's trying to understand all the ones that are real books, and none of the ones that are not present are real books. Fuck. I have to do 2 passes, I guess. I have to do 2 passes. How do I do this? So basically I have 2 tables. I have to left join the first with the second, and I have to query, and I have to restrict. So yeah, I think the only way is first I extract without the left join. No. Without wait, no, it is not working. This cannot work like this. So first I extract without the is null, right? No, but without this as well. So here I'm basically extracting. Here I'm basically with this query I'm extracting all the items in the game that actually are books. That they are official books. All the items in the game, right? But then the problem is that some of them, right? Some of them may be player owned. Meaning that what? The character owner I don't know if it's the character owner or if it's the, because you know, if we go back to our example, this guy, right? This guy, do they have a character owner? They don't have a character owner. Because we are clearing up the character owner when we drop the book. I think yes. I think he may have a character guardian, but it does not have a character owner. Okay, so I think we can filter where the character ID owner is zero or null, right? So if we do or, it should be good, eh? So if I do this, and then I say where no, and and the character ID owner is null, or character ID owner equals 0, exactly. The number of results should be identical, right? Now, if I remove this a second, let me just see if there are books, if there are official books in the pocket of the people. Yes, you see that there are, right? There are. So this one, and we can probably even find the location. In theory, it should not really happen, but fine. Like this item, right? This item is owned by this person in his inventory in slot 16. So in the first bulk item, right? And this person is this guy, which maybe is a GM or was a GM, I don't know. But this guy has one of those books in his inventory. And we don't care about those ones, right? In theory, it should not really happen, but it's okay. Maybe we sold them at a certain point. I don't know. Maybe there was a reason why. But yeah. But yeah, I think that this query is giving us only the books that are not in player inventory, and they may be inside containers, or they may not be in the game at all, right? And this is kind of good. Now, from this list, 384, how do I know how many have the no pickup flag, right? Because this is where we may be, we may destroy this query. If I add no pickup, this is destroyed, unfortunately, right? I mean, I can extract the flags. There are not that many. In total, it's 384, right? I can do the same trick, though. I can say where flags is null, or, right? Like, for example, this book, I don't understand where is it. Right? This book is weird, right? This book is just on the ground somewhere. This book is weird. It's just on the ground somewhere. My character went crazy. Is not inside. Ah, no, is in. No, sorry. Is inside. Is inside a container. So probably the container is. How do we go from this list to the list that I need? Fuck. This container may be inside a player inventory, actually. And if this container is in player inventory, we are in trouble, because I cannot detect. I mean, it's a bit hard to do, you know. Oh wow. The parent is missing. So that book actually is nowhere. It's like lost in time and space. Because he has no parent. He has an invalid father. He has an invalid father. I think I should do probably a cleanup of the database, checking all the items that actually have invalid fathers. Because this book will never show up in game. I mean, there are not that many, right? So we could, let me think about it. So if we order by, if we filter the ones that are all null, right? In a separate query. Yeah, I cannot put it in a single query, that's for sure. That's for sure. Because you see that pretty much all the ones that have this null also have this null, right? But is it guaranteed? Well, I don't know if it's really guaranteed, actually. Instance ID. No, I think this query is good anyway. I think it is not bad. So I'm ensuring there is a book. I'm ensuring that the character owner is null or zero, so it's not player owned in any way. And I mean, I'm not ensuring that the parent item ID is null because I mean, if instance ID is null anyway, I'm sure that they are not there. But if no, the case could be, right? The case could be that instance ID is not null, right? Like this, right? But character ID owner is a number. Exactly. So that's the case that I'm trying to filter out, right? Maybe there are zero. Okay, there are zero. There are zero. Okay, well, but maybe it's in a container, right? Maybe it's in a container that is owned by a player. So that's the issue, right? That I have to do like double jumps for to understand if it's in a player inventory. So can we say that because if I have the case where this is null but the parent item ID is not null, then what I no, is impossible, right? Is impossible. If this is null, these two are null. But if this is not null, it may still be in a player inventory. Okay. You know what I will do? I will give the dubbed, right? I will give the dubbed. So but how do I know? Ah, fuck! This problem is an annoying problem because he has the double jump on a container inside the player inventory, right? So basically, I have to do, or I do two passes. I can do 2 passes, but or I can just simplify my logic and say, okay, these are the books that are missing. 100%. I mean, you are sure that they are missing. You are 100% sure that they are missing, right? Yeah, let's do it this way. Why my character has to go crazy like this? It annoys me so much. So we will have 2 queries. We will have official books not yet present in game anywhere, right? So basically no instances. Right? And this one will be a very easy query. This one will be a very easy query because is what? Is basically this. I mean, even simpler than this, right? We can just say, yeah, even simpler than this. We can just say where inst ID is null. Right? I think we can have this query like this. I think it's simple enough. Okay. So this will be the query that we put here. Right? And we just run the query, and we can say how many results we found. Okay, if it's more than 1, we create a table. The table will have the item stat ID. We'll have the name and nothing else, I guess, right? And this will extract the ID. And if I click on the item, yeah, I should be able to click on the item, which is always nice. And that is not needed, and this is not needed, right? So this will be our simple table. Then okay, let's start with this. So where books, web console new, finding files, search books. Okay, we have to do exactly the same with where books. Exactly the same thing that we do here. So we add a new right. Okay. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then we have inside item main. And I will have this one. Where are the books? Right? And this one will go to where books. Okay, so now what I did that in this list under items we have a new menu, right? You see here on the left, and the menu now is where are the books. If I click on where are the books, I get a syntax error because because I didn't close something, yeah, or I closed too much. Yeah, I closed too much. Okay. So this is basically the result of that query, right? So official books not yet present in game anywhere, okay? And this should is not printing the ID. Why is not printing the ID? Because ID is ambiguous, I guess. Ow. Okay, and we have our ID, and also if we click here, we go to the actual item. Okay, which is always nice. So yeah, this query I think is good. It's just telling us all these books are actually not present in the game anywhere, right? And I think it's a nice query. Now we want to have the next one. The next one is the one that I actually really need now, which is where are the books, right? So location, we can call it location of official books in the world, right? And now this one is a bit more complex because for this one we need to exclude the null. So at that point I think I'm good with the previous query that we had, which is this one, which is basically excluding all these guys, right? I don't think I need a left join anymore because I just want to have, the ones that actually exist in the world, right? I'm not excluding the world. So I think I can go here, right? In our previous query, where we were picking up only the items that existed and only the items that are part of a sector, right? And that to me is fine. And only the ones that have the flag book, that have the no pickup. Now this no pickup is a bit annoying because you know what, I will do this. So we get the pickup, the no pickup, and the no weak pickup. So if there is pickup there, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let me see if I run it this way. I get 219 results. I get 219 results. If I remove this, how many I get? What do you mean I have an error? I get 222, so it's not that many more, huh? There are just a few that have the wrong flags. That's it. There are a few that have wrong flags. I can have a third category. I can have a third list, which is basically all the items that potentially have wrong flags, or they are sitting in player's inventory, which can be okay anyway. IS2, no. II inst flags. So there are some that do not have Probably only one or two. Not very easy to... Well, I can order by flags maybe. Yeah, this too. Welcome letter. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, exactly. But it's a good example, right? So the welcome letter is a book, but it's not supposed to be no pickup, right? So someone dropped it on the ground, and in theory should be removed by the game, but at the moment it's not. And I think it's good. I think it's good. I think the query is good. I like it. I think I like the query. I think like this is okay. But there were actually 3 items, right? 3 items, not 2. Because one had no flags. Okay. No flags at all. Okay, good. So we can use, we can use this query. Yeah, we can use this query. And this query, how do we want to order it? We order it by name or by sector, right? I think it would be nice to have a table that actually we can order. Oh. Ay. I have to exclude the generic books, right? The one that people can write. Yep. Because this one are the books that people can actually write. I think so. Yeah, I think if I add the item stats ID is what, 101. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. These are writable books. And I don't want those ones, right? So if I do where ID 101, there is a book. Readable creative. That is not very easy though. How do we know? Like, for example, generic map, right? Generic map is another one. No, but generic map is not flagged as a book. Generic map will not be a book, right? Will be a map or something. Will be generic. Yeah, exactly, generic. So sorry, but when you go to Jayos and you want to buy a book, it's called blank book. It's not called book. Blank public book, blank public book, blank rec book. So all these books here, these are all books that you as a player can buy and write whatever you want and then sell to people, right? So all those books, are they all derived? Yeah, probably they are all derived from this. They are probably all derived from this. Are they? Jayos is selling what? Jayos is selling blank book, stat ID 913. Ay, 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 ay. 913. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Hey, this thing, what is it? It's by personalized. By personalized. We can exclude all the ones that are writable, or maybe or writable or by personalized. Is this listed as a book or not? No, item type is generic. Okay, so in theory we are excluding them already. Then what is that book? Okay, so we are excluding them already. So what is the what is this 101? I don't understand. 101 readable creative. Huh? It is not even writable. I think it is a very old thing that probably we don't use anymore. But there are still some instances in the game because it's this old stuff. I think it's old stuff because I cannot explain it in any other way. We can read the books and see what's inside. I'm not responsible for what we will read. No, it's null on all of them. Yeah, it's null on all of them. Strange. There are some empty books in one guild house in Oja that I don't know what they are. But they are actually on the ground somehow. What? No, why? What? Why disappeared? Sorry, what happened? Fuck, I'm on the wrong query. It's this query. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have IDs. They have IDs. I don't know who owns these books, and you know what? We can just exclude them from. There are a bunch, by the way. There are a shit ton. So the majority is actually those books. We can exclude it for now. Let's not go crazy. Let's just exclude it, okay? Let's just exclude it from the query. Let's say is2.id different than 101. 101. Bro, I want to type 101. Can you do it? Okay. $123. Much better. Okay, good. I think we can use this query here. So with this query here, we get all the items. Yeah. I think this is good. Now it's a bit hard to do it by because if he has a parent ID, we will have to look at the coordinates of the parent ID, right? And that's not very nice. Yeah. But like these ones are all, you know, these ones are all with zero parent item ID. With zero parent item ID? What? No, it's impossible. The majority of these guys are inside containers. Why saying parent item ID null? Because they don't have the no pickup. So it means that the ones that are not it means that the books that are inside containers are actually not having the flag. What? No. Parent item. What? I don't know what I'm looking at, but it seems to be wrong. I'm on the right database? Yeah, I'm on the right database. How it is possible that these items do not have a parent item ID? It's impossible, right? They must be in a container, like the one that we see in the library, right? The one that we see in the library, whatever, here. This is a container called government books. And inside government books, I have my government fundamentals, right? So why government fundamentals, right? Why saying parent item ID null? I don't get it. What? Nah. Is not it. Is not that book. Is not that book. Is not that book. Is not that book. These are the 4 books that we see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are the 4 books. So the question is, why the hell they don't come up with a query? Because they don't have the right flag. No, actually they do have the right flag. Huh? So why they don't... I don't understand. Why they don't come up with the thing? Because they don't have the sector. Because they don't have the sector. Fuck. When they are inside a container, they don't have the sector. No. Oh my Jesus. No. Okay, we have a problem, guys, because in this query in this query, I can make a picture of it just to clarify also my mind a bit. But yeah, we have a problem because we have a problem. So basically, this is an item, right? Well, I can just do a screenshot. Uh-oh. Game went down. Fuck. Yep, game went down. Game went down. Let me see what happened. Yup, it crashed. It crashed. Where did it crash? It crashed on locate operation run, NPC operation. It crashed on an NPC thinking something. So there was a cutthroat casting a spell, Life Infusion, and there was this player Veola, which was attacking with a melee weapon, with a short sword, and we got a problem on NPC operations 2879. NPC operations 2879. What is this? It's a problem, eh? So is a locate operation of an NPC where we assume that the location array is always valid, but in this case not. Seems impossible that it happened only now. But it happened. It actually happened. So it means that there is an NPC in the game. We can check which NPC is it, which is a script in his brain, which is actually incorrect because it's missing something here, right? So this object replace variables. Replace NPC variable is basically empty. So there is a locate operation that is not correct. It is not specifying a location. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm surprised because if it didn't crash until today, I mean, I don't understand how it crashing now, but fine. I never seen this crash. I never seen it. I never seen it. There is a weird one. Cutthroat cannot cast Summon Missile on Veola. You can only cast it on living enemies. Target is living friends. What? You consider this player a friend instead of an enemy? Wow. There is a big mistake. I don't know exactly why, but we have to fix this, huh? That is a weird one, but is so basically the NPC does not consider the player an enemy. It's so weird. Okay, but that's not the crash. Oh, by the way, I forgot to switch the screen. That's not the crash. Yeah, that is also something we need to fix, absolutely. But anyway, the crash is here. Okay, so the first thing is that the split object should not do split object 0, right? So if this array does not have, you know, one element, because you see that here is requiring actor, building spot, dead, whatever, entity, friend, perception, player, target, I mean all this stuff, right? Owner, point, region. But it's impossible that it's empty in theory, right? Should never be empty. Well, even if here it says else if static lock and static located, yeah, but it's still assuming that there is a value, right? You're still assuming there is a value. While in this case, for whatever reason, we didn't get a value. So okay, so we have to avoid the server crashing there. I mean, we don't want the server crashing there. So if split 0, if the array is empty, we cannot continue basically. So we will have to just bail out and say operation failed, right? I don't know if we have operation failed, yes. Yeah, we go operation failed. Which means completed but failed. But we will have to report an error because it should not happen, right? But I don't want the server to crash. So there is just bad code. So we will say that if split object of num is less than 1, right? If it's less than 1, then we have a problem. We have a significant problem. And we will log what? I think we can log script. Yeah, we log script, and this one will be an error, and the text will be locate operation run. Well, locate operation wrong script, missing parameter. And I think we can say which one is the NPC. I think it's okay to say the ID. When we have the ID, we have everything, right? So we can say NPC, or we can also have the name. It's fine. We can have the name and the ID. So we can say NPC get actor. I mean, assuming that we have an actor, obviously, but yeah, then we crash because we don't have an actor. Because the brain doesn't have an actor. No. Okay, let me save that as well. Let me secure that as well. So if he doesn't have an actor, we will just print out that we had an issue, but we don't know. So it's a script that is running without a real NPC, so that basically, I mean, I hope that this line is never executed, right? Because it's in even a worse case, right? So, but here we can do it, right? So if NPC get actor, then we do that, and we do get actor, get full name. Get character full name, and NPC get actor, get UID, get PID. Okay. Okay. What? Okay. And then we have to return operation failed, right? Okay, so now this is safer, and that you've forgotten the tunes. Yeah, is there a book on blacksmithing? Yeah, there is. There is a book on blacksmithing. Yes, I think so. Yeah. So, okay, so this is preventing the crash that we just had. But at the same time, we need to understand why there was a locate operation without an actual parameter, right? Which is very, 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 very strange. Object destination. In theory, in the log, we should have this line, right? We should have this line just before the crash. Do we have it? Probably we don't have it because this is locate args. It is probably printed. Yeah, it's printed here. It's not printed. Yeah, it's printed only if he finds the and anyways only the NPC debug, so it will never be printed actually. It will never be printed. But we have now this printout, right? So if I re-upload the server, I'm not gonna do it now, but if we re-upload the server, we will prevent the crash. And but I'm trying to understand why the hell object destination object. So basically in the locate operation load, right, we should have an object, no? Yeah. In the locate operation load, yeah, but you see that also here, right? Also here we force we force the object to have a parameter, right? We return true anyway, even if it's not in any of these parameters. That's kind of weird. Okay, without any keyword, just name of a location. What do you mean? That's a bit weird, huh? Oh. Well, finding all the locate is a bit of a daunting task because they are inside script. So, I mean, I could do a select. Sorry, wait, not from here. I could do a select. From progression, no, from SCNPC types where script like locate, but bro is after database. I mean, I think they will. I think that every script will pop up in this list. There will be hundreds, right? 92, yeah. So it's not really a good query, but basically one of those have a locate operation without a proper object. Have a locate operation without a destination, right? Which in theory should never be the case, I guess. I don't know. Locate you see, actor, building, whatever, right? Ah, by the way, if no destination is given, set the default destination to active. Then, okay. Then it means that destination always have a value, right? Destination always have a value. Always has a value. So, oh my god, another of these freaking bots. Can we stop these bots, please, somehow? Yeah, so if destination there is always with a value, then how it is possible that our run actually in this split obj because it's under object, it's not under destination, because it's under object. Okay, so object can actually be null, but in theory this will fail, right? This will also fail. Why doesn't fail? Probably because it's loaded at runtime. It's loaded at runtime. I see. I think I understand what happens. I think the brain of the brain of the catrot was dynamically changing target, and maybe the target disconnected at a certain point during the script, and he got an empty destination substituted in the script. That should be possible in theory, right? So and that code crashed because the person is not there anymore. Like they disconnected. That's probably the way it happened, right? But now we are preventing it, so it should not happen again when I upload this fix. Unfortunately, guys, it's a bit late. I have to go, but we did something, right? So we uploaded all the stuff into the server, which is nice. We finished all the books. Now we didn't yet distribute the books in game, which is needed, you know, to actually start the operations. But so I basically have to finish this page where I decide, where I see where all the current books are, and then we can distribute the books in new libraries. I think we have to create new libraries, right? I think would be nice. And then we can make a small announcement. You know, we can make a small announcement saying that capability is now available. I think we may need a quest to actually guide people on that, because it's not easy otherwise, right? So I don't think that people are just gonna use it randomly, but now, right now in game, if you go in game and you click on this guy, and you can do it now, huh? You can do it right now in theory. You go on your skills, right? And you use examine creature. Examine creature is here. You need to have enough empathy, so if you don't have enough empathy, you cannot do it. Right? So if you have that skill and you use it, let's see what happens. You see? It's analyzing the guy. And then he's saying research partially completed, you need 4 more. I think it would be nice if you can also say that the search actually started. And then if you do it again, there seems to be a bug though, because you should have said that you already inspected this guy. Maybe it says it's at the end. You already examined this particular one. Yeah. Good. Yeah, no, it is working. So if I inspect 5 lemurs, I will get in my compendium the information about the lemur, right? Now it's not easy to find 5, but we can do it tomorrow, okay? I think at the moment that's all I wanted to do. So I will say bye-bye to you, and I will see you. I have near 100 books. 100 what? See you, Wild Art. Yeah, so the next step will be to basically, like this library, right? We can make it a real library. At the moment, if you right click, nothing happens, right? But I can make it just from the game. We have a way to do it. So I can do Windows GM show. We have the possibility to create a new action, what we call action location. We call them this way, right? I can name it library, and I can associate it through a script to a specific container, and I can then put the books into that container. And then a player, when a player right clicks, you will see the bookshelves. You will see the book container, right? So for example, this can become real libraries with books. We have so many others scattered around, so maybe we can have, you know, a small quest for the player to actually find books in here. Maybe only a few of those will actually contain something, so you can go around and search and find the books. We have quite a number in this area, so it's full of libraries. So I think it would be easy to. Oh wow, this thing opens. I mean, I knew it, but we're just for the. Can I get? Can I get stuck into it or not? I don't think I can. Nah, he will push me. He will push me out anyway. By the way, this place you can visit it in game. Is the observatorium. It's a fantastic place. He has a giant telescope at the top, and that's pretty nice. In case you want to visit it. Okay. Empathy. You have nearly 100. Okay, good. This one I think is only 20. Bye bye. See you. See you tomorrow evening. Bye. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye. Have a good night.